Front row, 2 in the middle, 3 on the back row. We just, the crews have just been told to leave. So all the pre-race checks are done. The crews are exiting the runway. You see the white pickup truck in the left portion of your screen. Big red flag sitting out of that. That tells our racers we're minutes away. And here we go. Let's take a look at our lineup, Tommy.
Yeah, well, that's the top qualifier right there. Race number 82, Austin Shaw from Redding, California. Cheap Thrills, the Cassett 3.
Next to him in the bright yellow Cassett is Trent Woodworth, Spring Valley, Wisconsin. Race 52 we know is Feisty.
That, I believe, that is the Monkey Ninja right there, I believe. Yes, that is the Monkey Ninja, race 39. Oh, no. I think that the colors match.
That is JP Odell.
Yeah, that is JP Odell and the Monkey Ninja.
We just heard the call for 2 minutes. We take a look at this aircraft. That's Paul Newman in Fast and Easy, race 26 out of Topeka, Kansas.
And the orange one right there, the Atomic Pumpkin, very identifiable race. That's Blair Hamilton out of Canada. Race 48.
Behind them here in the beautiful red and white Cassett is race 74, Sean Milkey, Fairbanks, Alaska. The airplane he calls Fat Ass Cass.
And there in the blue and yellow, Steve Temple, Genoa, Nevada. Never Easy, race 73.
Well, Tommy, that makes up our field of 8. You can see the aircraft are ready to go. There is our flag, our red flag. We are moments away. You also see the green flag there on the side. And the green flag will come up, and we'll be ready to race here in just a minute.
Yeah, just a minute or two away right now. Let's hear from a couple of our racers in this class, Jen Watson and Paul Newman.
Yeah, didn't know I was going to be the last Reno when I started getting ready this year, and so I'm glad to be here for it. It really made us work hard to make it happen, but also, of course, sad that I only get one.
Yeah, it's the Reno is really kind of the highlight of my entire year, though. The whole year revolves around Reno, so this is going to be very sad to see it go. Yeah.
Well, we're hoping, it sounds like racing may take off a little bit more with more venues.
You know what I'm really excited about is the amount of young people racing. When I showed up in 2016, I was in my early 50s, and I was one of the kids. And we have a bunch of really young, really good rookies and younger racers. So I'm thrilled. I think Formula One's in fantastic hands with Jen and her husband and a whole bunch of the other racers. We've got a great future.
Here we go.
Tommy, we're underway. You saw the green flag in the side of the screen there. It dropped. We are underway, our standing start. Now the aircraft depart all together at the same time. There is our leader on screen. That is Austin Shaw and Cheap Thrills. And you can see the other aircraft from the front row taking off as well. And like all of the Formula One racing, Tommy, we're on our up-close and personal 3.5-mile course, 6 pylons. This first time around is what we know as a starter lap, an oil warm-up lap. And once they come back by the home pylon, that's where we start counting laps, we start time. And the racers can maneuver for position as we go around here. You get a great shot there of our first 3 aircraft going around pylon number 1 on the far east side of the course.
Out in front, there's Austin Shaw. That is race 82, the number 1 qualifier. Cheap Thrills going 200 miles an hour. Qualifying time.
He heads down the backstretch for the first time. Here's a great shot of JP Odell and Monkey Ninja along with Feisty, Trent Woodworth in the yellow airplane out front. That is second and third. And now back to our leader as he comes around pylon number 4 for the first time on our starter lap. Those beautiful engines and propellers as they come by. All of our aircraft in Formula One fly the Continental 0200 engine. 4-cylinder air-cooled engine you might have in your family Cessna 150, but we're turning it here with shorter props and higher RPM, upwards of over 4,000 RPM on these racers, taking us speeds well over 200 miles an hour. is shoulder-to-shoulder closed course racing around a a horse racetrack shaped course. The advantage goes to the person in front who can take the shorter course, the inside track. And you have to pass on the outside, but we begin to see here in our shot, our first 3 places are very close. You see it here in the split screen. That's your leader on the right. Second and third are on the screen on the left, but they are very close as now the aircraft are getting up to speed. We're completing lap number 1, and I think we'll begin to see the choices and strategies begin to play out that our cruising pilots have made.
Into the second now of 8 laps.
Yellow aircraft that's higher on your screen is feisty Trent Woodworth as he begins to slowly catch Austin Shaw in the blue and white. Cheap Thrills out front. So you've got your leader on your left. You see second and third on the screen on the right. So great camera work here, and there you can see exactly how close second place is as he begins to make his way towards the front. Slowly gaining on Austin Shaw as they go down, especially down the straightaways. But again, to pass on the outside, Austin's got the advantage. He's lower. He can take that inside track. We do have a minimum altitude of 50 feet. It looks like Austin Shaw has it right on the rails doing that. Great shot of a third place airplane on the right side there. Monkey Ninja, race 39. J.P. Odell out of Salinas, California. Here's the battle up front, Tommy. These are our leaders. Battle for the lead. This is the battle for the silver medal. Here, this will be the last silver medal that we hand out here at Reno, the National Championship Air Races. So it's all on the line. This is the final day for these racers in this class. And they're putting it all out there, Tommy. It's so exciting. Shot from our cameras out in the desert, out in the pylons, and you got to see our leader and come right over the top of him. Now you have there is the top three. Tommy is back in the pack. There's the Atomic Pumpkin, along with Paul Newman, race 2-6, but back to the front here. There's your leader, and first and second place coming across the home pylon on the right, third place on the left side, and those three really, Tommy, you could almost throw a blanket over them. Very competitive race here.
Very close qualifying times in the top 4 qualifying positions for sure.
Big shot there. Trent Woodworth in the yellow feisty is really sizing him up. Gradually, every time they go down a straightaway, look at that. You can see the momentum. He's gaining on him, but he has to climb just a little bit to get to that outside track to pass him. It looks like Trent Woodworth has pulled up and off of the course, Tommy.
Okay.
So some sort of an issue with his airplane, and that is for safety how it works here. You just pull straight up and out of the course. That way people behind you can still continue past. And he will circle around. We have lots of runways available here at Reno Stead. But you see your leader on the right. That continues to be Austin Shaw and Cheap Thrills. Now in second place, the Monkey Ninja, purple and yellow, race 39. Looks like Feisty might have dropped back in. Every time you see him, thought I saw him in that last camera shot. Yep, there he is. So he just pulled up a little bit, maybe hit some turbulence or something, and didn't actually leave the race course. So that was my mistake. But he's now in third. He was certainly making ground on the leader.
He was gaining.
Puts Austin Shaw, our leader, on the right side of your screen, out in front by a good ways. And now Trent Woodworth in the yellow aircraft is working his way around J.P. Odell and the Monkey Ninja you see on the left side of your screen. So now we have a great battle for second. Again, Trent Woodworth back in the same familiar position, trying to find a way around somebody. It's just a different airplane.
The work never stops here.
But that is what is so exciting about close course pylon racing here, Tommy. This is the only place in the world that this happens to this degree. This is the fastest motorsport on the planet. We're so excited here for our final year at Reno.
We've got some newfound breathing room here. As we pass the halfway point in this race.
I'm confident that throttle hasn't come back at all, though. I'm sure he's got it fired while this is. We are going to award the silver medal here, Tommy. the end of this race. We're over halfway through, if you can believe that already. Here you see that Trent Woodworth and Feisty beginning to make some ground on the Monkey Ninja JP Odell. They are wingtip to wingtip coming around the pylons 4, 5, and 6. You can see the shorter track did give JP the advantage on the left side of your screen. And on the right side, we continue to track our leader, who has just a little bit of breathing room. That's race 82, Austin Shaw, Reno, California.
Qualifier here for the silver medal race here. He was, of course, the first man out of gold. But the silver medal is going to be something very nice. A great, great memory for this historic event.
Great camera shot there, Tommy. We focused on the leader, but as they came into these pylons from our pylon cam out in the desert, you saw the battle for second. Now on the split screen on the left-hand side, JP Odell still has the inside track, but Trent Woodworth is making a game of it. The battle is at second, and it looks like he has made the pass, Tommy, right as they came into those pylons. And we are headed for the white flag right here as our leader crossed the start-finish line, Tommy. Heard the call on the radio. Our leaders headed around pylons 1, 2, and 3 for the final time of our 3.5 mile up close and personal, our smallest track here at Reno.
Shaw running out the clock here.
Yeah, he's headed down the backstretch on the, look at that, there is 1, 2, and 3. Not too far apart, Tommy, but we only have less than half a lap left to go till we're going to award a silver medal.
Flock of birds over the runway of home pylon.
Here he comes to the finish, Tommy. This is our winner, unofficially, Austin Shaw, Cheap Thrills.
Trent Woodworth and Feisty, race 52 in second place, followed by JP Odell in the Monkey Ninja, race 39.
There comes Paul Newman, race 26, unofficially in fourth. And there's the Atomic Pumpkin from Alberta, Canada.
Blair Hamilton.
Sean Milky coming across the finish there. And here bringing up the back of the pack, the red and white. This is Sean Milky in the red and white. Yeah. My apologies.
And Steve Temple.
Never easy, bringing up 8th place unofficially.
Race number 70.
Tommy, can you believe it? We've got a bronze medal awarded. We just completed the silver medal race, and let's go back and take a look at it. Here you see the start. Austin Shaw jumped out, Cheap Thrills out front, the beautiful blue and white Cassett racer. He was on the inside track the entire way. Now, the first portion of the race, Trent Woodworth in the yellow Feisty really was all up in his business, right on his trail. We had a jumble in the back. You can see the Atomic Pumpkin along with Sean Milky in race 74. There was a lot of action throughout the course the entire time. Trent Woodworth was right with him, and then Trent Woodworth had some sort of an issue. Had to pull up slightly, slow down. That allowed JP Odell and the Monkey Ninja, you see here, to jump up into second. Trent would eventually pass him back again. There you see the pull-up right there. Yeah. I'm not sure what the issue was, but he didn't lead the course. He turned back in with whatever the issue was and ended up dropping back in, and we had quite the battle for second. And here you see when he finally was able to get it back together and pass JP Odell, and that is taking us to how the race finally ended up unofficially with here. This is your leader, apparent silver medal unofficial winner, Austin Shaw, coming to the flag right here, Tommy.
Congratulations, Austin Shaw. Second medal awarded. This particular event in the desert, Austin Shaw, 82 Cheap Thrills. Trent Woodworth gave him a good battle, especially the first 5 laps. And Feisty, 52. JP Odell, third place with Monkey Ninja. Paul Newman, fast and easy, 26. Blair Hamilton, the Atomic Pumpkin, race 48. Jen Watson, race 21. And Blackjack, Sean Milky, Fat as Cass, and 74. And Steve Temple, 73. Never easy. Unofficially again, the silver medal goes to Austin Shaw and Cheap Thrills.